Oh, hey, mailman. Damn, that hurt. Whew. Wonder what's inside. Okay, let's see what we got inside here. Open it up. Whoa. Oh my god. I can't believe I got it. It's the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Star Wars Black Series. Let's take these and check them out, shall we? Alright everybody, what I have here is like one of my favorite figures that I just purchased recently, and I just barely got this probably last week. I haven't opened the box yet, but I just barely opened it today. But what I have here is the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi Star Wars figures of Star Wars Black Series. I have is Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, and Darth Vader. And both of these figures, I actually have the older versions of these. The Luke Skywalker, for example, I remember getting this on eBay from someone, which was an old I guess it's one of the earliest Star Wars Black Series figures that I purchased a while back ago. I think it was like 2015 or 2016. And this Darth Vader is actually, this is a brand new sculpt. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like the version of the unmasked one that was released back in, I think it was like 2014 or 2015, I believe. I also wanted to mention that these two in this vintage wave are in their vintage packaging, you know, which was released back in the 80s. But yeah, Kenner used to be the company that would make these old vintage figures, and now Hasbro made these new ones, and they did the same thing for, you know, Episode 4, A New Hope, and they also did it for Empire Strikes Back. I also have those, but I never did unboxing videos on those figures, but I do have them. But yeah, just wanted to mention these are the vintage series packaging. And then of course on the back of the packaging as the 5 figures that was released in this wave. We have the Rebel Commando, Luke Skywalker, which one I have, the one I have right now, Darth Vader, Emperor's Royal Guard, and R2-D2, which I purchased this and on Hasbro Pulse website, and it should be coming in next week hopefully, and I'll do a review on that one too. But this one I'm pretty excited about, Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. So let's open these up and see how they look like out of the packaging. Okay, so the first one I just unboxed right now is the Darth Vader one. So this figure right here is incredible. It's actually detailed, well detailed than the previous Darth Vader figures that I've gotten from Black Series. And this is pretty much the Return of the Jedi version. You know, it's exactly what he was wearing in Episode 6. And the detail on his head sculpt is incredible. Look, it has all the scar tissues of when, you know, of course, from the battle when he fought Obi-Wan and Mustafar. And this is a new head sculpt from the previous one. I'll do a comparison for the old one that I have, but this one knocks it off the ballpark, seriously. Hasbro did a great job on this, and of course has the soft cloth goods of the cape and the skirt. And these figures are, you know, they're Hasbro. They're really articulated, even though it's not like an SH Figure Arts, other fancy figures that are expensive to purchase, but this one is not that bad actually. You know, Star Wars Black Series are pretty legit. For most part, certain figures has its mistakes and sculpting and paint job, but this one is awesome. I kind of like this a lot. And of course it has, you know, his arms right there, swivel right there, his elbows, just a single joint elbow, and the legs are double jointed, of course. And I think you could have his legs go up that far. His back of his legs can only go that far. And it does have ankle pivot, see? And the head, of course, it does move. Even the head itself under the Vader mask that he has here under the helmet. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Here, what it comes with, of course, it comes with the helmet, on top of the helmet, and then the mask of the helmet. When, you know, Luke takes off his mask, when I could look at you in my own eyes. That's what he says in the movie. And then his piece of his right hand that comes off when he battles Luke on the second Death Star. Which is pretty cool. He's missing a hand right here, and you can see it got chopped off right there. And then he also comes with his red lightsaber. Accurately, specifically sculpted the way it is, which is incredible. And then let's try to put this on and see how he looks like with the full mask and, you know, hand on. I just want to note that when you're putting the helmet on, it does show a little bit of gapping in between the lips, and you just got to fit it in there. And of course the top of the helmet moves a little bit when you put it in there, but it snuggles in pretty good. But just a note on that. And then also when you put the hands in, of course it comes with a chopped up forearm of that, and you can just pop that out like that, which comes out really good, really easy. And you just pop in this one, and it snugs in pretty good. There's no complication on that. When you try taking it off, it comes off real easily. And of course the helmet does come off a little bit, but like I said, you could see the gapping on the lips right there. I don't know if you could see that. But yeah, just little nitpicks on that. And of course his hand snuggles in there pretty good too. And that's how he looks like with everything on. There he is, Darth Vader. And it looks pretty good. I just gotta say, this is like probably the best Darth Vader figure that I ever had. And I would consider this to be the top one out of all the Vaders that we recently got from Hasbro. And I gotta say, this is top notch. This is pretty good. Very sculpted, detailed, the way everything looks. It just looks completely awesome. Everything about him. It's just from the detail. Minute. The Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader. Okay, so the next one I just unboxed is the Luke Skywalker. And this one is this is the same exact one that we got a while back ago, and I'm not complaining about it. I mean, it's repainted. The face sculpt looks, I don't know if this is the same one. No, I don't think it's the same one, but it is different, of course, and it does sort of look like Mark Hamill. But yeah, it's still the same old figure like the previous Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. Of course, this one, it does come off his part of his front, I don't even know what you call that, but you could replace it with that on his shirt. And then his belt, you know, it's not loose, it's pretty fitted in there tightly. And other than that, it comes with his lightsaber, the green lightsaber. And there's nothing much to say about this figure. I mean, we all know how this one is, and we've seen this one before. Of course, like I said, the paint, it's repainted. His hair is a little bit browner than the previous one. I think the earlier one was a little bit blondish, I think it was. Might be mistaken with the other one that I've seen in the Walmart exclusive version of that. But yeah, this one is I still consider this a pretty good Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi figure. You know, he's actually, when he's like this in his outfit, is like my favorite Luke Skywalker figure. Better than the when he was in the Bestman garbs that he wears in Episode 5. This one is my favorite Luke Skywalker. And of course, the one in Mandalorian in Season 2. That one is also my favorite one. I also have that figure too. I'm going to show a little comparison between those and this one. But yeah, this one is just... Of course, I don't want to say anything about the articulations. We all know it's just a single jointed knee right there. And then so is the elbows. Doesn't crunch forward a little bit like that, and then back a little bit like that. His neck moves a little bit better than the old one. But yeah, looks way better than the first one that we got a while back ago. This is a pretty good Luke Skywalker figure. All I could say, 8 out of 10. R2-D2s. Okay, so I just wanted to do a side comparison on the other Star Wars Black Series figures of Luke Skywalker of the Return of the Jedi, and of course after that, after in Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. I just want to first compare him to the Jabba the Hutt Palace Luke Skywalker. This one, of course, was the Walmart exclusive one, and I think this one was kind of like, at first, when I first saw the images, it had blonde hair, but I guess they changed that. And this one comes with the gun and the green lightsaber, but he also has a different wardrobe under that, which is his Jedi attire. Well, I mean, he's wearing his whole entire Jedi attire on all these, but this was his first look in the Jabba the Hutt Palace. And Andor Luke Skywalker when he's on the speeder bike, in the speeder bike chase. This one is the same outfit, but he's wearing right here, under the poncho, and it has the helmet on. That's just the difference. Of course, this one, if you take off the helmet, this one looks like he's all sweaty. This one right here is sort of the original Luke Skywalker from the... I don't remember what year this one came out, but I bought this on eBay from someone, and they put the same head sculpt for the Jabba the Hutt head sculpt. So it's not the original head sculpt, but this is the original body. The reason I could tell is because this thing comes off also, and it also comes with the other one. And then his belt is a little bit loose, and the legs, you could tell by the color of the black. This one's a little glossy on right here, and this one's like matted black. It's like painted on right there. But overall, it's almost the same exact figure. It still looks good till this day, this one, but I wanted to get the new one because of the head sculpt. It looks way better. This one looks exactly like Mark Hamill. This one looks like, I don't know, wannabe Mark Hamill. The Mandalorian Luke Skywalker when he saves Baby Grogu. And this one is actually my favorite one. This is my second, this is my top favorite, because this is the Luke Skywalker we all know, that comes and saves everyone. And of course this one looks like the one from the Battlefront 2 story mode. When you play as Luke Skywalker, he looks exactly like this, which is pretty awesome. And of course the head sculpt's not even that bad. It does look like Mark Hamill. like newer, more of the newer versions of, you know, the Luke Skywalker figures of the Hasbro Black Series, starting to look like Mark Hamill. Last one is the, I think it's just the Book of Boba Fett, when Luke Skywalker's training baby Grogu in his new Jedi Temple. And yeah, this is the newest Luke Skywalker figure for now. And of course this one was just a re-release, but this is new also. But this is the newest head sculpt of Luke Skywalker, and this is his new wardrobe. It looks kind of like a ninja look, to be honest. But yeah, this one's not that bad. I like this one, but it's not my favorite, but it looks pretty awesome. And these are the Luke Skywalker figures that I have for Hasbro Star Wars Black Series. Just a little comparison of how these old ones look like compared to the new one. Okay, so we got another comparison here with Darth Vader. This is the one we just unboxed. This one is the Episode 4, A New Hope Darth Vader. You could totally tell like similarities to it, but the only thing that's different is of course the helmet. And also the plate on his chest is this one's a little bit darker than this one. Same color and same articulation, and it does come with a cape. I mean, most of these Darth Vader figures are caped clothed, and that's what makes it awesome. It's not like a plastic cloth, which would have been awful. But yeah, this one is not a removable helmet, and I believe it's the same lightsaber that they both have. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about earlier. This is the old version of the Return of the Jedi Darth Vader Black Series figure I got a while back ago. And of course, this one has a little chain for his cape. And this one's also removable, but only the top part of his mask is. It's not like the top part of his helmet and the mask. No, this one comes off fully like this. You just like pop it out like that. And then compared to the Darth Vader that we have now, you could totally tell by the head sculpt, this one's a little bit lighter, and this one has a little flesh colored into it. His hand's in the way. But yeah, his head is white on this one, and then he has a little bit of flesh color in this one. I don't know, I feel like this was more accurate on the face color, but the face of sculpted the way how it's supposed to look, it's supposed to look like this, and the face is more bigger than this one. And you could tell a little bit on the mask, on the mask, bottom part of the mask is a little bit more detailed on this one than this. This one has a bunch of wires and mechanics, like you could totally see this inside of that. But this one, it just only has a little bit in it, if you could tell by there. I think the only thing that most people didn't like about this older one of this version of this Darth Vader was the helmet. The helmet is, you could tell by a little bit, it's a little brown on the eyes. I don't know if you could see that, but it's a little brown. But yeah, those are my two unboxed ones that I have of Darth Vader. And then I also have the ones that are still boxed that I haven't opened yet. We have the Kenobi Darth Vader from the Disney Plus show Kenobi. This Darth Vader looks almost exactly like the A New Hope Darth Vader, the one I just showed you, the first one. And this one has a little bit more detailed into it, but it looks exactly the same as the New Hope one. That's why I didn't want to open this one, because it looks exactly like my other one. And I didn't want to confuse this one with that one, because that one is the New Hope one. A New Hope one. And then this Darth Vader is the battle damage dual ends of when Kenobi goes against Darth Vader. And this one is when his mask is cracked open right there, and you can see his face. See Anakin's face right there, and his battle damage speaker box right there. But yeah, that one, I gotta open this one. This one's pretty badass. I like this one right here. This was a Target exclusive one. Um, yeah, this one I had to get online because most of my Targets, you know, ran out of this one. But it was all out of stock. But I was lucky enough to even get this one. Okay guys, that was pretty much it for my Star Wars Black Series review on the vintage 40th anniversary Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Like I said, both of these figures are freaking awesome. You should get them. I believe it's out of stock in Hasbro Pulse, because I remember going on that website so many freaking times, and I tried to order it there, but they were out of stock, especially the Luke Skywalker. That one was long gone. But I believe the Darth Vader was open a little bit, but then it's out of stock now. And the only thing that was available, of course, was the R2-D2 Return of the Jedi version, which is supposed to be the bigger version. I'm going to do a review on that video soon once I get that. But yeah, these are the two figures that I got, and I also got, you know, them in the box packaging just in case, you know, so I wouldn't have to open them. But yeah, I hope you guys find these, or I hope you guys, you know, get your hands on these online, or if you find them online available. I was able to get these at GameStop. They were still the same price, but I had a good deal on it because I had a 10% off, you know, for having a GameStop account, membership account, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna do a review soon on the Spider-Man 2, so I hope you guys catch that. I have a special box opening for that one, so be prepared for that unboxing. And you know, the release date of Spider-Man 2 is on the 20th of October, and that's this Friday. So if you guys catch my gameplay on that, I won't be live streaming, but I will be showing a gameplay on the game itself. Because, you know, of course you guys saw my unboxing for the Spider-Man 2 PlayStation 5 edition, and you know, go check out my other videos. I do a lot of unboxing. I did one for the Spider-Man No Way Home pop figures, and I also did a vlog with my best friend Steven not so long ago, probably last month. We went around Orange and just hung out. Check that video out. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Check my other videos out and support the channel. Comment on my videos and let me know how I'm doing, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon, okay? Peace.